Just a few remarks on that hike. Overall, it's absolutely exhilarating. It's very adventurous. I like a good adventure, and it definitely provided every bit of that. And I got after it. I was in pretty good shape. 47 years old, 6'1", have a pretty good stride. And my 5'4" wife, she wasn't able to maintain my pace. And I got after it. So it took me round trip 2.5 hours. The book on it says 4 hours. That's all the way to Angel's Landing. Got to Scouts in 50 minutes. And then, of course, out to the point in an hour and a half. And it wasn't too busy on the chains for me. It was May 29th, 2022, and I did this. So but knowing now that you got to get a permit, I absolutely would try to get a permit. Totally worth it. This hike's just amazing. It's crazy that it looks like it can't be done. Like as you're working your way up to that and you get your first look at Angel's Landing, you think there's no way I can hike that. But with the chains and determination, and the gloves really help. I hope you saw that. Definitely grab some gloves for those chains. Those will help on the wear and tear in your hands. Question on who should attempt this. I would say anybody that's first off in shape. You're going to need to be pretty decent shape. I can't imagine going into this and not being in shape. You'll be absolutely miserable and probably hating life pretty bad. You're going to want some decent balance, especially up on that ridge section and using the chains. And you're not going to want a fear of heights either, because there's straight 1,000, 2,000 feet down on either side of you, and you're walking that ridge line. So you don't want a fear of heights. But I can tell you this, go up to Scouts. It's a very straightforward hike to Scouts, always pretty wide trail up to Scouts Landing. And then once you're there, you can make a determination on Angel's Landing. I think that's the beauty of this. Like you can get up there and then you can assess, hey, do I want to take on the chain section or not? And then about chain management, I mismanaged that first section of chain and got myself in a pretty bad situation. I was rushing, and I don't recommend that. It's actually faster if you go slow. And what I mean by that is yield to the people coming down, give them the right of way. And then once the chain is completely free and available for the whole section of that chain, then get on it and go up. Don't push it. So I, in the very first section, went up, and then I found a group coming down. I was a little blind to it, honestly, but once I was in that predicament, I had to give right away to those folks, and I came off the chain, and there was a rather large person coming down, and as they had to do a transition, and I would have been a bowling pin. Had they let go of the chain, hit me, it would have been two of us down and dead. Just a big mistake. Thankfully, they managed. I was like coaching them, like, take it easy, take your time, and nothing bad happened there, but it sure could have. And so the lesson learned there for me was like, slower is going to be faster. So I would just wait till the chain was cleared, and then I would go. And that provided little breaks as well. So you can't get in a hurry on this at all. You have to be head in the game the whole time. 3 points of contact the whole time. Hand on the rail, hand on the chain, two feet on the ground, like all the time. Like you have to be head in the game, because it's a no kidding. It's strenuous and you just have to be aware of what's going on at all time. You can't take a minute off. You can't. You have to maintain your traction. You have to maintain your balance. You have to maintain what's going on. So good luck. And I ranked this trip. We also did arches in the Grand Canyon, which was really cool. And I rank this trip as like the 10th best trip of 37 we've taken. So it cracks the top 10, but I don't think it'll be there for long. South Africa's coming up soon, and I bet I expect it's going to find its way into the top 10 and bump this out. But all right, good luck. Take care. Bye.